How do you prepare for your meetings? Most people will go to their calendar, select the calendar meeting update that they have coming up, go to the description and see that they absolutely have no sort of agenda here. And they've got to start from scratch. They start peeling through emails and chats and previous meeting conversations and phone calls. How does that work with Zoom? It's quite a bit different. So if I'm in Zoom application on the desktop, I have the ability to see my upcoming meetings. I can just simply select prepare for meeting. The system will start to synthesize all that information together. It'll pull previous chats and emails and previous meetings that summaries that were created on the account. And it'll pull all of that together, give me a nice summary of who's coming to the meeting, the time, the purpose of the meeting, updates, recent updates on discussions related for this particular project is a retail store that we're bringing to market, and then specific tasks that are meant to be discussed. Now, one of the things here that I notice is we've got to finalize this store design layout. So I can ask a question of AI Companion to pull in all of the final recommendations that have been discussed in previous meetings, chats, emails, all that together to be able to build out a list. Now, I like that list. It's certainly a good start, but I can continue to engage with AI Companion. So I can ask, let's see here, rewrite the list and group them by categories with a header title. Use bold text to highlight key points. Now what I want to do is just massage the data. The data is good by itself, but I just want to make it presentable in a little bit better format when we have our meeting later this afternoon. So this is a pretty good 4-category list, but maybe I want to expand on it a little bit further. So I can ask AI Companion to do some research for me. So let's say expand on the list above, provide some important considerations for each item. Now AI Companion will go out, use either the model or surface information from the web if I give access for it to do that, to be able to fill in the gaps in terms of planning. Now here we go. We've got a much better layout. I've got bulleted points. I've got it categorized by 4 different categories. I've got each particular idea or recommendation, and I've got considerations for each item here. Now, I have a few options. I can certainly just take this list, drop it in the meeting invite or agenda list, and I can also create maybe a better visual. So I can copy this list, go to whiteboards, create a new whiteboard, copy and paste that information in there, select, I like mind maps because it makes it very easy and visual. And now I can have a collaborative whiteboard that anyone who's invited into the meeting can either see ahead of time, or I can share this live inside the meeting to be able to, and I can move some things around here. Let's tidy that up. And now we've got a really nice visual of all of these great ideas that have been captured for us to be able to successfully design the layout of this new store concept. I also have the ability inside of a document, I can just simply copy and paste that list. But again, I'm not a big fan on just a list of text like this. So let's use AI Companion to convert the info to a table. Now I can take the information that's contained within that list, put it in a much more easy to use or read table. Now let's see here. I want to maybe add an additional column here. So let's insert a column to the right, and let's title that, let's see here, concerns. Let's see. And then all I have to do is select the table, go to AI Companion and say, provide or fill in the table and list all potential concerns with each of the recommendations. And now it's going to recreate that table and use the knowledge within the model to be able to fill out the rest of the empty section. So it'll create here. We'll go ahead and replace that. And there we go. Now we've got all of the details or the considerations and then concerns we may have with each of those considerations. As you can see, it uses a line break here, but I could easily modify that by just simply using AI Companion, pull out all the line breaks and use semicolons instead. Now, all of a sudden, I'm ready to hop in that meeting. I've got a great table here that I could use to share information. I've got a visual with a whiteboard, and I'm coming in within just a few minutes of prepping and preparing really to be able to add significant value in this particular project. Thank you.